that he found burn bags filled with thousands of documents related to the Russian collusion hoax in a secret room.
The single most impressive political hit job in history.
It doesn't surprise me that incriminating evidence of lies and lying people was slated for the incinerator.
Burn bags? Ready to destroy the evidence? Now in possession of the good guys.
We got 6 hours until complete chaos. Just depends on what time zone you're in. I mean, it could be possibly now. Some people are saying midnight. Chaos, tariff, rollout. No one knows what to do. Things are just stuck. Just pass on the prices. Because us as Americans, we're rich. We don't care. Doesn't matter. Except for that Shat coin I bought in 2013. I'm down 50%. How are you guys doing? We'll talk about that and how to make money from it. And we have complete chaos happening at the Capitol. I mean, looks like there is chaos everywhere. Burn, shred everything. Well, they missed something. I guess there was a secret room, FBI, burn bags. I don't know what. Ash Patel finds hidden trove. We have troves, treasure troves. And then people are saying, nanny, you can't get us. There's a thing called statute of limitations. Well, the CIA director, Ratcliffe, reveals why he believes the statute of limitations won't impact all of these politicians that will not go to jail. All of the noise that we usually hear turns out to be nothing. Although I'll give you on this one, USAID, right? Poof, gone. I give a shout out to Elon Musk for grabbing that one. Way to go, big guy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. I lost my connection at Tesla. I want that robot. So if anyone... yeah, connection and drop me an email. What did Elon last working with the government? Was it 3 months? And he's like, what is this corruption? Like they talk out of their mouths on one side, do nothing. Hey, yeah, welcome to the government. How we have this was yesterday, right? With the CPI, GDP, everyone's doing great. Economy's doing great. Prices are down. I mean, maybe just slightly up. We didn't hit our 2% target. We'll get there. Beef just hit 610. I actually was just barbecuing for the kids. Kitty, I'm like, hey, Kitty, would you do me a favor? Never have your assistant go buy steaks. It was over $200. Like, was it Wagyu? Hit 610 per pound. That's a 50% increase in 3 years. And they're telling you, we're so close to our 2% target. Make sure you save your money, kids, because you might need it a rainy day. Breaking news, I come here every day and I'm like, buy anything, I don't care. Gold, buy this, do not save that. 3 years ago, I was screaming at you, buy Bitcoin. Please, I had courses on it, buy it. You'll make more money if you know how to do lines. You know, it's a simple trend line. You just put on your chart, you're up 500%. You have to be careful when telling you, just buy anything. I don't care. It's all going to go up. But I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I bet you this has doubled. This is a piece of plastic. I would bet if I go back and I look at Amazon, I probably paid $15 for it. It's probably $30 now. A piece of fracking plastic probably doubled its money. Also, if you don't know how to, I post every day. AGX, we're up 53%. And while there is chaos going on in the world, I don't care. Just sit there, take 5 minutes a day. Take my course, $3.99. You get 2 courses. My bear market, that market, you guys ready? I mean, we're not in a bear market, but if you want to short it, you just can't seem to get through that top. But $2.99, come on. I'm letting 10 people a day do the AI thing. Until I release the hounds. You ain't getting it unless you're in the course. Oh, and for those people that do that Excel thing, you're like, look at my I don't need, you're okay. I get them too. The reason why I'm posting it just came through my email box. Up 273%. Which, congratulations on that. You guys need to be careful. We are at the same thing as 1970, as 2000, and now. Oh, and then the now before the now, which had a gnarly pullback. And then we had a bounce. And now what? From a technical perspective, going back to 2024, remember the good old days? That was your high on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That was your lower high. This is your lowest high, which if you're trading that on the weekly, it was time to have already taken profit. And now you're going to get ready to cross below the Bravo 9. You only have to trade 4 times a year. And who cares about all this midnight deadline tariff? Raise your prices. What do I got on here? I got this. It's now double. I got so much breaking news. I got 2 banners sucking up Apple higher, right? Biggest revenue. You guys still just buying Apple stuff. President Donald Trump, what's this? Signs an executive order at the White House. And you're gonna make me click. I'm not gonna do it even though I love chasing squirrels on this channel. Maybe I'll get around to it. Maybe we'll take a look. They are so, can I buy a vowel, please? Newly declassified Durham Annex reveals Hillary Clinton framed Donald Trump with Russian interference plan in 2016. We have all of it. We have all the documentation. What we don't have is her in prison yet, but I'm sure it's coming. 2000, sorry, that's me. That's sarcasm. Hey, maybe I am wrong this time. There's been 2 occasions that I have been wrong. CIA Brennan briefed President Obama. Obama's going down. No, he's not. I'm just telling you, it's like you could have video footage. Like he could be video footage of him drowning his chef with his hand all bandaged up the next day with the weapon. It's like the board game Clue. It's Obama. He did it. And how many of Hillary's friends no longer are breathing? I've done it. And YouTube shelved that video. Oh my gosh, I got in trouble for that. I listed it. It was like 30. You know what I don't understand? And gentlemen, correct me if I am wrong. I could go to the market and say hi to a woman. Scratch that. Some girl says hi to me. And I come, just, little chatty, a little more than usual. Where she's like, what cologne is, I like that cologne. Oh, I like your necklace. Oh, thank you. This is actually, it's a dog collar that my assistant puts on me. It's a gift for being able to answer 100 emails from you guys a minute. And then I get back home and my wife's like, where'd you go? Where's your dog collar? Were you talking to another woman? I mean, these people are getting away with murder. I can't even go to the grocery store. Now I'm thinking this thing might even have like a tracker. And these are like cameras or something. And it's like, he took the camera off again, kitty. Right when he's talking to that woman. But anywho, nice squirrel. Brennan's notes indicated Hillary couldn't approve. I'm sure you guys have heard this all now. It was all planned. Oh, Trump, it's Trump. And I could show you video after video of her like, oh, look what the Russians on September 7th, 2016, the CIA sent a quote, investigative referral to the FBI. Yep. 2017, CIA assessed the intelligence. It's authentic. It's verified. Holy shizzles. And then just in case you wanted to see the doc, here it all is. Nice and highlighted for you. But whatever. And what's even crazier is Tricky Dick. Remember Tricky Dick? The FBI supposedly set him up. Spied on the other's campaign. Okay. I mean, this is like little, and the dude's like, all right, I'll step down. Oh, and just FYI, his approval rating was through the roof. Also, if you ever want to like tinfoil hat, use logic is go, okay, who came next? And then use even more logic, who was assassinated? And then who came next? Basically, if there's ever a dude that either gets assassinated or they really try a lot, he's a good dude. I'm going to give you the whole Kennedy thing. I'm going to chalk this one up to, for the most part, good dude. Actually, he just uncovered a treasure trove. Absolutely deserves a breaking news. RFK Jr. reveals $3 trillion. Can we just all sit down for a second? Do a couple body shots and try to figure this one out. Ozempic scandal with Congress. What's going to happen? I'm going to guess with over 100 Congress members, I'm going to go with nothing. So that's why I always just go back to start a business. I don't care if it's this one. Look, you take screens off of people's houses and you clean them in your little machine. And then with the money, you trade equities and you don't worry about that no one's prosecuted or that Nancy Pelosi is going to be prosecuted, that she made, 800 million% profit. But it's okay. It was her husband. It had nothing to do to her. I mean, she was just interviewed. She's like, wasn't me. That was my husband. So, hey, kids, for those of you that are like, I don't know what to do, go get one of these, okay? Send your kids out door to door. Hey, we're just trying to make a few extra $1 million. Clean screens. I don't want to do a course on it. I did a course on how to start a business on Amazon. I'm never talking about that ever again. Not that it doesn't work. It works fabulous. It's just people are like, that's so hard. Well, I'm like, okay, your business is clicking buttons on a screen. Is that lazy enough? Oh, that's kind of, you really want me? I'm in California. You want me waking up at 8:30 a.m.? Wait, that's New York? That's even earlier. Then I create AI. I'm like, okay, let the AI handle it. Oh, is it free? And my mom says it's just a casino. You're just getting lucky with your 10x. Well, when you come out of the basement, John, tell your mom it's not. We have indicators. It goes purple, you take profit. Below the Bravo 9, you short it. Make sure you're under the 200. If you're above the 200 and you come above the Bravo 9, you click buy. It's as easy as that. Before you do that, it's helpful if you have income coming in. I mean, you can still do it without it, but it's nice when you have like, oh, I have 100,000 to play with. Another analogy is like 7 inches. 7 inches is funner to play with than 1 inch. I wouldn't know. That seems like it would be uncomfortable to sit down. But I even looked at this, the guy who's doing this, and I know these people. I know more than one window washer. I mean, one guy's making $1,000 a day. The other guy, like, it's insane. And here, watch. I scaled my screening $385,000 per month. It was 37 minutes ago. I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling anything here. I'm just telling you, I don't care what you do. Start a business. Copy what the company you work for, just copy them. Unless it's real big, then don't. If you signed a you cannot compete thing, but those are, that's just toilet paper. $385 a month. That's cool. I could trade with that. 7 months. Next guy. Okay, got me on screen cleaning. How much is the capital? There it is. It's like, oh, everyone has walls. It costs too much. Your indicators are $1. Why, if it worked, you'd do it for free. Oh, really? You hire a development team of 100 people and you tell me, oh, that costs money? Oh, I see, Mark. You want it for free, but me. Jeff, let me help you with this. How much is capital? It really, take out a loan. It's an expense. Start an LLC. Oh, how much does that cost? Few $100. Ooh. I don't know what it is with humans. You want to do everything in life. There has to be a problem. Trading is the most pathetically easiest thing ever. Everyone comes up with excuses. Why? You gotta just go get a job. Yeah, it's easier. I just clock in and clock out, build Mark's dream. Think about this just for a second. And I'm not even selling this. Would $400,000 a month after 6 months help? I mean, this guy's not even selling a company. He's just like, yeah, well, I'll tell you my personal, he's actually giving away. So we'll copy him. But I've seen this done so many times. Now watch, next comment. What's the next one? Tell me, Car Gam. I think hosing down the screens does a better job of getting rid of dirt and dust than that contraption. And honest to chlamydia, this is basically, these two comments summarize anything you ever try to do. I'm like, hey, do this. Well, how much is it? And oh, that's just a casino. Car Gam, we're just talking about how to become a multimillionaire. Which, just in case, shameless plug, it's right here. I used to teach this to 7th and 8th graders. So if you can't get it, go get a job. And yes, that is sarcasm. And if you took, people, you're killing me. We got Trump tariff. Do you care? Wholesale. Raise your prices. I don't even know how this is a big deal. It's chaos. It's chaos, right? Great thumbnail. Chaos. The orange guy. U.S. importers in limbo. What do we do? Chaotic Trump tariff. Clear guidance. You guys need guidance? Here, I'll help you. Park the boat over there. Take the stuff off. Pay the bill. Raise your prices. And then make more of these things. And then take these things, right? And turn them into anything. Bitcoin, Ethereum, but again, you guys are at tops. I mean, if Nancy Pelosi can do it, you can do it.
Let me just read what he said. I'm sorry that we had some sort of technical issue. Nancy Pelosi became rich.
Why do you have to read that? We're here to talk about the 60th anniversary of Medicaid. That's what I agreed to come to talk about.
But I wanted
what that means in the election.
I wanted to give you a chance just to respond. He accused you of insider trading. What's your response to that?
Yeah, it's my husband.
That's ridiculous. In fact, I very much support the trading of members of Congress. Not that I think anybody's doing anything wrong. If they are prosecuted and they go to jail. But because of the
they don't.
Confidence it instills in the American people, don't worry about this. But I have no concern about the obvious investments that had been made over time.
Who cares? I don't care. Congratulations, you found a back door. Go get her husband, right? With the other dude that was in the house with the hammer. Right? Oh, why would you attack this poor couple that was probably having some fantasy escapade? And the cop's like, what? Just hit me with a hammer. Fed's favorite inflation game. Oh, hey, look, your prices are rising, your dollar's crashing, and you're sitting there doing hopefully something. You're doing nothing still, Scott? Nothing? Here, I'll even go Republicans against Trump. U.S. employer, like, again, noise, but start a business. Watch. U.S. employers announced 62,000 job cuts in July, up 29% in June, 140% since last year, 800 billion layoffs. I don't care. Stop the job stuff. Stop hating on the orange. That's a really bad picture, though. I mean, after you get out of the tanning booth or what, dude, I've seen that. But Don, you do you, man. Dude's doing some good out there. Some things I agree with, some things I disagree with. Again, Gold Vault, Epstein, and about 9 other things. Whatever. It doesn't affect your private jet, the yacht. I would like that whole 38% of all of my money going to the federal government. Let's bring that down. Something like that. That would tickle my fancy. 1 inch of it. But with that, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.